Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Now, we are here at the party tree, and that is because we are going to be doing the in-league delivery today. But before we get into that, I just want to quickly talk about two things that we have done since last episode. So, I installed a plugin that is really going to help us out. It's called Travel Window, and essentially you can see all my travel skills from here are now gone, and they're now in this little kind of briefcasey thing. And I'm using this just for the sake of the fact that we were basically wasting bars that we could potentially use. Otherwise, oh, we could have gone and danced. We can't now. We could have used those bars, but yeah, for other things in the future, but we couldn't at the time. So this actually doesn't use any of that. It just sort of, I guess, links to in here. And it kind of helps out. So we have that just to clear everything up. And in between episodes, as I said, I have gone and collected all 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, as you can see, all 11 of the drinks. So if you want to know where these are from, this is the Star of the Old, well, these two are Stars of the Old Cider and Morbor Beer. These are from the Prancing Pony in Bree. Forsaken Ale is from the Forsaken Inn, as well as Swill. The Lamiel's Vintage is from Lamiel's Vineyard in Celandim, or near Celandim. This is Thistleberry Brews. This is from the Ivy Bush Inn in Hobbiton. This is Balgrove's, or Blackgrove's Brown, which is in the Bird and Baby Inn in Mitchell Delving. This is Dorwinian White, which is from Rivendell's Hall of Fire, which is in the Last Homely House. Bomber's Beard Lagers, that is in Thorin Hall's Inn. Brandy Wine is from the Golden Perch Inn in Stock. And Beak Breaker's Ale is from Combe in Breeland. So all 11 of these, we bought a sack, which is 50 of each of them, just so we have them and we don't have to go collect them every single day we're doing this. What we can do is, oh god, it came light. We're going to get on our horse, and there is a perfect kind of route that we're going to try and follow, and it assumes you start from the party tree, and the only thing is that we do have travel skills, so we are going to be a little bit quicker. But what we're going to have to do first is get this, and I might also time it and see what it's like in that regard. But what we're going to do now is just collect all the quests that we can from this and get these done. I'm hoping we have all 11. We should get it done in under the time we need to do it, but just check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good, correct, etc., etc. So, as I said, this assumes you start from the party tree, and this is like the perfect route to do it. I started from the festival grounds in Bree last time I did this on my main character, and it obviously takes a lot longer doing that because I had to go to Mitchell Delving then all the way up to Brockham Borings, which is a lot longer to do than this. So this takes, I don't know how long it takes. I might put a timer in the video, and depending on where I start it, we'll have to see. I might start it from me actually moving off, or it might be starting since I actually got the first quest. I think that might be a good idea, because then we can see exactly from the first quest that we do how long it takes us. So I'm not going to cut any of this out, I don't think. It's just going to be a straight however long it takes to do time, because, you know, then you can see how I do this. And also I kind of want to just maybe talk about a few things when we get on here, because it's been a little while since we've actually recorded anything, and I think it'll be a good idea to do, maybe if there's a few things I think of on the way, because I don't have anything particularly in my mind at the moment, but there might be a few things that I think of at some point, because I guess the first one was I finally got back to streaming on Twitch a little bit. Just if you wanted to know, been doing some stuff. I've got a stream-only character now. It's only leveling him up and playing on him during stream times, which is nice. But we're at our first one, which is here. Finish that quest. We can also see how much XP we get. 4,438, as well as some item XP, which is nice. But yeah, I've been playing on that character. He is a Lore Master, because I've never really got too far with Lore Master. I've never really had the chance for myself to kind of let myself play it, I guess. So I'm still learning. But we also recently did a stream on my main character, where the Yule Festival was actually a thing that I kind of planned all this out. But either way, Brocken Moorings is first. I might as well talk about the route. Brocken Moorings is where we're going first. Second is we're going to technically Evendim, because it technically counts as being in there. So when you actually get here, if Anuminas has been taken, you get the plus 25% reputation status thing. But we are going to go to Oatbarton, which you can't actually see it on here right now because the quest isn't in our quest log or tracker, so it's not actually on the map. But also you get quite a nice amount of coins out of this. 28 silver and 70 copper. I don't know if that increases the higher the level you are. For some reason I thought we got 38, but that might be on certain other ones, maybe. Having a look at these. No, they're all tiered. They are all, yeah, they're all tiered to the level we're on now, so there might be a chance that it actually tiers to, you get more money depending on your level, but it might be like skirmish reward things where only at certain levels they upgrade the numbers. But here we go. Make sure you don't talk to Nod Gardener. I did that once. That wasn't, and then ran off and then nearly failed this. But going from Oatbarton, now we need to go to Foreshell. Or Forkel, however you're supposed to pronounce it. The way it suggests going from here is Oatbarton to Ostforod, which is up in Evendim. It might still be here if we... Come on, loading. Yeah, Ostforod up here, then travelling to this place, and swift travelling to here. And then, if you're VIP, you can swift travel to Zigelgund. Or Zigeland, but because we do not have VIP at the moment, I'm just going to get a normal horse to get there. It costs 22 silver and 50 copper. I don't know if it would... No, we are full reputation here, so any discounts is taken into account there. But we basically... it's just going to send us all the way over here, and this is probably, I think, the longest... Yeah, this is the longest... traveling bit, I think. Once this goes through, it really speeds up, especially having a hunter. If you're not with the hunter, it's a bit more difficult, but again, if you don't have a hunter and you're VIP, this is super quick, because you can swift travel from Ostforod to this place that we were just at, from this place to Zigeland, from Zigeland back down to here, and then this place to Gathfornith, which you can go to Orcair from that. So you can go... Does that go? I don't know how you would do that, but... You, yeah, Gathfornith, which I think is this place. Yeah, you go here, and then you go straight down to Orcair from that. Then you just need to go to Esteldin, which is in North Downs, which is super quick. You go here, you go up there, you just travel up to there, then you go back to here, go to Rivendell, which again we have a travel skill to, so that's super easy. Then go to Hrimbarg, but we can just go straight to Hrimbarg with our Misty Mountains travel skill. Back to Rivendell, go to Eked Candleth, which is down here, which luckily you don't have to be VIP to have swift travel there, so we should have swift travel down to there, which is good. Then we have to go Lone Lands and go down to Osthair, which I think is that one there. There we go, you can see the ring. Then we have to go... I don't know with the next one. You have to go to Thressy's Lodge. I'm not sure if I think it's quicker to go Bree than Sullendim then there, rather than go Thorns Gate down to... Unless we go Thorns Gate, Sullendim there. Either way, you go there. Then we go to Edhelion, which is up here, right there. And then finally, you go to Bree. You go right there. And you're done with all 11. That means you then have 11 more badges of taste. We should have, I think, 24 at the end of this, because I think we had 13. And we will get 11 extra. We've already done one. We should be at 50. No, we've done 2, have we? Let's check. We can see how many we've... Okay, we've done 2. We're at 15. We were at 13, so we should have 24 by the end of this, which is good. Depending on how much I spend, obviously, buying all the kites and stuff like that. And also, the event's going to carry on as well, so this isn't the only time we can do it, but we can get a few more, you know, Yule Festival tokens out of this, so that's good. And we can buy all the kites and the comparisons, which apparently I didn't buy at some point, and we have 554 already, so that's good. And on top of that, you know, reputation, not reputation, item XP and normal XP are something that we're also getting out of this, so we should level, hopefully, this up a few times. I think 2 more and then, well, 3 more and then we should get 12k from 3 more, which will, we only need 10k to do this next level on our bow and stuff like that. So things will be leveling up and stuff like that, and I will try and get some you know, heritage runes and stuff like that to level up these guys. The problem is the main ones I have are that I would get from deconstructing anything are super high level, so I only have the like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. Some I think you can get 5,000. But yeah, I mainly have a lot of the lower level ones is what I have. I don't have a lot of the high level ones, sadly. So that is something we definitely need to focus on sometime soon, on getting the best way of getting item XP. I know apparently doing Halls of Crafting is pretty good, but that is a 6-man tier 1 instance at level 58 only, and even my character right now at level 95 is not good enough to get past the first boss. I just got him down to like a sliver of health, but then but I died because there's so many of these other enemies around, and we're kind of having to pick off one person each time because we're a hunter on my main, and if I was something a bit more AoE based and at level cap and a bit higher level and a bit better weapons and stuff, then we'd be better, because while I am level 95, I have 95 jewelry, I have level 95 armor and cloak and all that stuff like we were talking about last episode. All this stuff here is level 95. My weapons, my sword is also level 95, but my bow, which is my primary weapon, is actually level 85. So while we may be surviving, we're not doing enough damage to make that viable. But now we're at this place, this is the longest part of the travel, because, you know, best case scenario, it would be great if you went here to there super quickly, like just straight as the crow flies. But obviously there's a lake here, so you have to go all around. You've also got this winding bit here, so you have to travel quite far out, and you don't stay very close to the coast as well. So there's a lot going on here, but this is kind of, you know, there's still a bit of a curve, but it's definitely a shorter trip here. And as I said earlier, after we get here, everything speeds up, because oh, is that a no? Okay, I thought that might be a roving threat. I think that's what those things with like 1,000,000 health are called. But yeah, after this, as I said, a majority of these we can use our travel skills to get to super quickly. It's not going to be the quickest thing because it's still a lot of time going into it. But you know, it's all right. It's just I wish I had some sort of easier way of getting here, which I could get if I had VIP, which if I'm going to get VIP any month, it's going to be this month, because there is a VIP gift horse thing that you get for free. If you're VIP, it just gets bound to your account. So I'm assuming they don't take it away from you if you don't renew it again. And every one of the Swift Travel stuff is past or current subscribers. So by having VIP just for the 1 month, even if that goes after, we're still a past subscriber and we keep that. So that'll be good for us, and just generally traveling will be a lot easier even without my hunters. Because, you know, I do have other characters that aren't hunters. I only have 2 hunters. All my other characters are just not, and traveling is a bit more difficult with those guys, especially when you've actually got to do traveling like this. Because we could cut out a good few minutes if we had swift travel to Zigguland. But getting there soon is good. And then, yeah. Also, the reason I didn't, well, 2 reasons I didn't, you know, get on my own horse, even though it potentially might be faster, is because, well, for lower levels I suggested, because no matter what, enemies won't attack you while you're on these, at least as far as I'm aware. Even though, you know, we're high enough level where these guys aren't going to attack us. But I get lost quite easily sometimes getting to Zigguland, and also I kind of have to pay a bit less of attention. Generally, it's still going to be under an hour, still going to get this fine. I'm not going to say this is the most efficient way of doing it, because definitely the most efficient way is by having VIP, or at least having had VIP. Because just generally, it should be fine. But yeah, it's not exactly viable. And also, you know, 22 silver, 50 copper. We make 28 silver, 70 copper, so we're still gaining 6 silver, 20 copper should do out of this, which is good for us. And yeah, in the end, as long as it's under an hour, I think we're good. And I can try again every single day to see if I can get a faster time or make this better or whatever. But yeah, like let's say we were normally traveling and we were low enough level where this attacks us. This might actually... Oh, they dropped pages Way of the Hunters. That might attack us, for all we know. But you're going to drop there. We're going to go to Lofi.
It is hopeless.
Complete you. Then we have to go to West Angmar, which is Orghair. So one of the only times I've ever gone here in recent memory. Like, I just don't go here anymore because all the other quests were in the other place. Whichever one it was. I'm also going to get on my horse. Or is it? East, I guess, yeah. But the reason we're getting on our horse is just because our travel skills don't take us off our horse and just generally it would be quicker. So, it's this.
How can I be of service?
Then Estelden is where we go next. And the good thing here is the time, I think, at least, the time it takes us to get to Ziggerland, we cut out with our travel skills, which is, I think, a very good thing. Because there's, like, a lot of... like, we'd have to get from Orghair to Estelden before we could even get to this place, and that takes a few minutes as well, even with swift travel and loading times and all that jazz. And then we'd have to go from here all the way up to Hrimbarg. I'm getting stuck on things. And Hrimbarg... Oh, apparently I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Hrimbarg is literally where our travel skill takes us, so we cut out a really big chunk there. And the thing I'm looking at here has to be at least quite a bit old, because it's saying that you have to travel, like get a travel, like we went from, you know, through Foreshell, the horse traveling on the Stablemaster. It's saying you have to do that. Oh, is that someone leveling up or someone being a minstrel? Could have been either. I don't know. But yeah, it says you have to get normal travel, like actually physically travel from Rivendell to Ecked Candleth, whereas we found out recently, I think I mentioned it, that there is swift travel from Rivendell's Stablemaster to Ecked Candleth, assuming we've unlocked it, which I think we have. I'm pretty sure we did at some point, because I think I would have been annoyed myself if I didn't. Oh, there's some periwinkle. Yeah, we need to come back and do these quests sometime. I might do a stream of those and like record it and then upload that, because there's quite a lot going on there, and I think it would be interesting if we could just catch up in one big episode sort of thing and just go through all of them, have a checklist and stuff like that. I think that'll be better for us. But done that one now. Let's go to Hrimbarg in the Misty Mountains. And this guy is super close because he's right here.
What do you want?
And then we need to go to Rivendell. What did we just get? Get this region and legendary items. Level up. That's fine. 2 more and then our sword goes up as well, so that's good. I really need to focus on the sword, I think, a bit. Well, actually, you kind of think, right? My bow is higher level, and I like to keep them normally at the same level. But my bow is more useful and would benefit most likely from the level up. But at the same time, that's at max rank. This isn't. Though, to be fair, I can do that because I have so many points. But, you know, in general, this has more points to spend. Like, we both spent 230 on this. Because I've just done damage at the moment, but it's a weird thought of which I want to do, but I also need to just generally sort out my stuff. Enhanced abilities. That's fine. Cool. I don't know when we got that. I don't know if we've had it for ages, but you get minus 5% chance of item wear and plus 50 morale. And also that alongside 5 hope, which is means we have plus 5% maximum morale then that's good. So, Stable Master here.
What do you need?
Scroll down. Echoed Candleth for 25. But again, we make 28 and 70 copper out of this. So, you know, I don't think you should be going in this for making money. Most likely. But, you know, you're still making profit overall, even by doing this. And also for the ones you haven't had to spend any money for, you're still making profit from that. So that's good. I'm going to get on our horse quickly because I don't know, right? If getting on our horse now and then using our horse to get to this person would be quicker because we still have the induction of actually getting on our horse. So it's weird. But there we go. Osgurth is our next one. To Osthea, which is the only other one that's kind of annoying to get to. It doesn't take long, it's just kind of awkward to get to. That's why I normally do this as my last one, generally. Or I think I just ended up doing that because I think it ended up just magically being the last one that we went to by chance. Because, yeah, Quite a Pickle is the last quest, and, you know, this is just the last one we picked, and the last one... Because I used to do them one by one, obviously. So this just ended up being the last one, but I guess it's more efficient to do this. But down here is where we need to go. Nothing's going to attack us. But as I said, it's kind of awkward-ish to get down here. I also want to check... Yeah, I was right with 24, because we've got 20 now, we've got 4 left, that would make sense. But yeah. Down to here, and I generally just leap down here and try and, you know, almost trick the game into thinking I've not fallen that far, which I think I've mentioned about before, instead of having to travel all across there. And then after this, you just kind of have to just try and stay out on deep water, because it will take you off your horse and stuff, so that's the only thing I have to say about that. But assuming you're like, I think 37 is when these guys should stop attacking you, then you shouldn't have too much of an issue, unless there's some level 31s, at which point it's probably 38, because I think it's 7 levels after their level they stop attacking you and go grey on here. Oh, this might be a bit awkward. Nope, I think we're okay here. How much damage we got? Okay, 6 seconds, that's not that bad. But yeah, not too many enemies around here, especially compared to, like, if you go the way I'm going, kind of, compared to going over there. Over there, there's a ton. This might be a bit awkward to do, but the worst you've got here is some of these veil flies and stuff. You just go up here, talk to this one, and then we're okay. But the next one is kind of the one I'm awkward-ish about, but we'll have to think about what it is. Plus, it's the one that takes the most to...
Is there something I can do for you?
So, we'll go Thorin's Gate. No, actually, no. It's actually quicker, as I said, to go to Bree, even though I've just screwed up my timing. It's actually quicker just to get to Mithril coins, but... it's quicker for us to go to Bree because you're closer to the traveling. Or to the Stable Master. Whereas in Thorin's Hall you have to actually travel quite a bit, whereas this is right next to you. So from this we want to just go straight to Celandem because it's closer to get to Thorin's it's closer getting from Celandem to Thrassy's Lodge than it is from Thorin's Gate to Thrassy's Lodge. So dismount early, get on our horse, turn around while we're doing so. And as I said, it's seemingly taken about 25 minutes in general. I kind of screwed up a little bit with some of it, but probably around 25 to 30 minutes, I think, will be where it ends up happening. Like, once we get to Thrassy's Lodge, we can swift travel to Thorin's Gate, go to Ed Helion, then swift travel to Bree, then go to Thornley's worksite, and then we're done. So this is the last... I mean, I know it's like third to last, but this is the last kind of one where it takes a little while to get there. It's one of the only two that takes, you know, quite a bit to actually travel there, because You're already at the festival grounds starting there, at least, if you're trying to be the quickest. To Brockenborings is quick, to Oatbarton is quick. Then to get to Osforod is a little bit of time, but, you know, we're traveling and stuff, so that's not too big an issue for us. But yeah, we kind of have to just go like half the map for this. So it doesn't take that, it's not that bad. But it definitely could be more efficient. Loading times probably slow it down as well a bit, depending on how you've got that all set up. Just generally, there's a lot of things. You never, I don't think, you're going to have the perfect run, but also if you had a faster horse, if you had 78% speed horses instead of the 68, or 62 if you have a 62, then, you know, that's going to be quicker as well. Also, I realise we're nearly half XP. So I think by the end of this, we should actually be halfway through level 61, which is actually interesting. Because what, we should have 3 more, it's about 12k more XP, that's 183. So we should actually have about 171k left, or about 169k I think, because of the, you have about 400 extra on that, so add an extra 1,200-ish. So looking at it, we'll probably be 170, 169-ish, I think, by the end of this. Right, Thrassy's Lodge, if I can find it, up here. And this one I kind of find annoying because he takes a little while to drink through it, and I'm not aware if I travel away now, if he's just going to stop drinking it, so I just keep this ready. There we go. Our in-league standing is now ally, which is good. I don't think we get any LOTRO points for that, because I feel like that would be abusable, because then you could just, you know, go up and down from getting reputation with them and just try and get a ton of... Well, actually that wouldn't work, because I assume it wouldn't re-unlock the deed or whatever. But I don't know what we get out of being ally. Anything in particular? I don't know, I'll maybe have to have a look. But I wonder if we can get a 30k to hopefully be kindred by the end of this. I think you can actually buy different things. That's the only thing you probably get as an upgrade. I'm not sure. We get 900, but you get 11 of that. So every day you get 9,900 rep. So it takes about three and a bit days to get. So it would be 3 more days of doing this to get to kindred with them. So yeah, we can quite easily do that, because I think this runs for a week or so. So I'll just do this in the background every single day, and that'll be a thing that we do, and it'll be all fine and dandy. And I'm going to keep the travel window open just because we need to travel to Bree next, and we'll do it as soon as we talk to this one, because this one doesn't take any time, doesn't talk about anything or whatever. So we're good in that regard. Let's talk to you. Boom, done. Let's travel to Bree now. Right then, we had an interruption, but it was mainly while it was loading, so I think we're actually okay. But go straight from Bree now to Thornley's work site. You know, pretty easy, you know. Not too big a deal, and we're still under 30 minutes, so I think even interruption in, you know, added in, was still good for this. And I think for the most part it was probably majority of the time the loading to Bree and then everything loading in, because it's kind of separate, the loading time for the actual loading screen, and you know, the game kind of catching up with itself sometime. But this is our last one, and then we'll be done for this episode. So make sure you know where he is for this. He's going to be right over here. He probably shouldn't be drinking while he's hammering some stuff in, but
Can't you leave me to my misery?
there we go. That's done. What did I say? 170? I said roughly that amount, didn't I? And that is now done. All 11 of those. So as I said, roughly, well, if we go to reputation, we are now at 2,100 out of 30,000. 3 more days of doing this should get us well past Kindred, so that's pretty good. So, as I said, hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope this helped you maybe with your in-league delivery stuff, and maybe if you want to try and replicate this, that'll be hopefully helpful to you and you didn't do it in one fell swoop. But that's going to be it for this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.